with video games. Is there a Windows update that happened that I'm unaware of? Because that seems to be the cause of these that usually happen. But I updated it just the other day. And I have VSync turned off, so I know it's not that. I mean, there's like an antivirus update. Hum. Okay, give me just one moment. Okay, we'll just do that. And we'll pop open Ghost Trick again. Best of sound. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I've had weird stuff like this happen with like another game that we've been playing. So it's strange. I don't know what's causing the weird crashes. I mean, it should have auto-saved. So I mean, it shouldn't be a problem at all.
It should be fine.
Nice. Hopefully the game pops up on stream again soon. I mean, it probably will once I start streaming it to Megan again. There we go. Come on, game. No, you're not going to go on screen for me at this moment in time. What if I... Oh, there you go. Of course, now it does. Now that I click out again. There you go. Okay, because that should have given us an autosave right here. Yeah, literally it's right here. See, it doesn't matter. Not really.
No.
That's why I can't be upset, right? Because even if it crashes, like it kind of sucks, yeah, but at the same time, it gave me an autosave like right outside here, so it's like, can I really be upset? Not really. Nothing new here either, man. They're skimping out.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, and memory's gone. Where did she go off to? Man, I just want to eat his nose. I don't know, it just looks so good. Like, I know it's a weird thing to say, but it really does look good.
It does. You know what just occurred to me though?
What?
His store is open till like midnight. That's pretty late.
That is pretty late. Dude loves his chicken. He loves making his chicken. Nothing here. Same as before. I guess I don't need to come back here anymore. Unless I ever feel the urge to see this moon again. I'm coming back. I don't care, game. I don't care what you say. I will return. And you can't stop me. Probably numerous times, in fact. I really should pay the kidnapper's hideout a visit. After all, if we want the justice minister to come around, we have to solve this problem first. I feel like I'm slowly moving away from my own mystery, but I'm not the kind of guy who can abandon a little lady in trouble. So I guess I'm in this for a little while longer. Boom, boom, boom. Chapter 10 is done.
Yay.
New illustration, that's good. New music. I will indeed save. And I will indeed continue playing. Man, the save is quick.
Yeah.
Chapter 11. See, we're going through, we're zooming, dude.
Yeah, we're getting there.
The Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. The kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner Jode to be carried out tonight. Lynn says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her. And so I'm paying the kidnapper's hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction.
What took you so long?
I like this bit. Your instinct was right, Beauty, my dear. They had that restaurant surrounded. It took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap.
Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself.
Ouch, that hurts, Beauty. But that's okay. That's what I love about you.
Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please.
Yes, yes. Always keep a smile on a lady's face, right, my dear? There. See that, Beauty? Now there's a smile blooming on your face too, my dear.
Yes, a wry smile.
Oh, is it gonna happen?
I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty.
All right. I'll dream of you until you return.
Why
See.
don't you open the trunk for our guest?
Best says, all right, heading out. Just want to wait for this. Okay. I will, Beauty. I was just taking a little breather. All right, little lady. Let me open that trunk for you. Ellipses. Oh, he didn't do it. Beauty.
That was quick.
It looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped. And something else is bothering me too. I don't think I've ever been to this room before, but something about it is giving me a strange sense of deja vu. I've seen something like this before. Trick time. Taking something precious to manipulate others. So that's what kidnapping is. The dirty tricks those without the powers of the dead come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, their power vanishes, doesn't it?
That is true.
Now then, time to see how the Justice Minister's little girl is doing, before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty. Okay, should be able to make it over there relatively quickly. Oh. Whenever I possess a door like this, for some reason I get the urge to send something flying with it. These ghost tricks are kind of addictive. I bet. Okay, burn that brighter. There we go. I go up here, over here. Can swing you. Nice. Not really too sure how that worked, but sure. Spin faster. Ah.
Makes sense.
That's how I open the trunk, isn't it? That's that dialogue for a second. Boop. Yeah, it's not how I open the trunk, but that's okay. Oh, close. I'll go over here. And then over here, over here, over here, over here. Can lower this. Can't get down there yet. Can move you. This is one of those things you light with a fire, isn't it? As long as there's light in the room, is something like this really necessary? But if something can be lit, it kind of makes me want to light it. I need another core to reach the trunk and open it. What if I can create a new core? Yes, perhaps. Oh, darn. I can't reach my destination from here. Oops. That's right. It's a doll, it's a ball. Can spin the balance toy, the party popper, the cake box, and the party popper. So what does this do? Okay, I see. Just my imagination.
Must have been the wind.
What was that noise? Just my imagination. That's all he has to say? If he was any more laid back, he'd fall right off that crate. But it looks like that streamer goes spinning round and round. But look at that streamer go spinning round and round. Now, how can I make use of that? Let's see here. If we pop you. Yes, I see. Just my imagination.
He's not very easily disturbed, is he?
Not really. But an amazingly simple fellow. The stream, on the other hand, is starting to look amazingly festive. The question is, how can I use it to my advantage? I believe I gotta wind this up. Okay, so I don't wind it up yet, but I wind it up soon. I gotta make it spin fast. Do I gotta make it spin faster? Maybe that's what I gotta do. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Because that's how I spark it, I bet. Or spark something, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I think you're on the right track. You might just need to make the candle burn brighter too.
Oh, the other candle.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I didn't even think of that. Okay. Damn. Ah, perfect. Okay, that is good. That lit that up. And now it's gone. Just got yeeted away.
And it's gone.
Now we go over here. And down here. Over here, up here, down here, over here. There we go. Now we're in the clear. Bunk.
Clearly must have been his imagination.
Ah, just my imagination. Yeah, clearly, right? What an amazingly simple fellow. Now? Oh, look at that. So chill, dude.
Just in there reading a book with her juice.
What in the... What's going on here? This little lady is... vibing. Is this little lady really a daughter of the Justice Minister? Just my imagination.
Oh, he's in for a beating. What's with the fun book and juice?
Like I said, always keep a smile on a lady's face. I wanted to treat our guest well.
How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please.
At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash.
Hey, mister.
Yes, cute little lady? More juice, perhaps? All you have to do is ask.
Have I been kidnapped?
I like how she didn't even know. Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know, but we just ask for a little patience.
Don't say those awful things about this house. This house is where I used to live.
Gasp!
Oof.
What? Nice posing. I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me. What's the meaning of this, beauty? Why here at this girl's old house?
Don't ask me.
Do you even know what his name is?
No, I don't think he said it. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location.
Oh, I see.
It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody ever comes here.
Hmm.
But never mind that. What about my bread and milk?
Oh, of course. Now you be a good girl while I'm gone. Yep, up, 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 up.
You just read your book and drink your juice. I want to go home. Not quite yet.
This dilapidated place was Camilla's old house? What's going on here? Trick time. So now I gotta go into Camilla's head. What in the world? Why does the little lady have a core of the dead? When I helped her out at Lynn's apartment, she didn't have one. So that must mean she must have died sometime after that. And it also means somebody else must have saved her. Makes you think.
Plot thickens.
I'd better ask her what happened. A book. I wonder what the little lady's reading tonight. An exciting adventure story, perhaps? Or maybe, I guess. Let's see. Bass says, yes, it's better than I thought it'd be. It's really good. Although she's already getting quite a bit of excitement for one day. Somewhere along the way, Camilla must have died. What could have happened to her? I'd better ask her. Could it be there's somebody else with the powers of the dead besides me?
Who's there? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Missile?
I'm sorry, I'm not Missile. My name is Sissel.
Sissel? My name is Camilla.
Camilla. So it is her. I knew it.
What happened to me? What is this place?
I can hardly tell the poor little thing. This is the land of the dead.
The land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead?
Yeah, I like how he just kind of forgets that, you know, when you're in this place, like, people can read your thoughts, I guess.
Yeah.
Darn, I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax. You're not dead. But this isn't the first time you've been here, apparently.
Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember. Sort of.
You do? It looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, eh? Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else?
Sure, go ahead, sissy. Rude.
A sissy, eh? Ahem. You can't say that word anymore, Camilla. It's not nice.
You can't, no. Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight.
I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right?
Yeah, but I never got there. Now I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park.
What park?
Temsick Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive.
Is that where the kidnappers? Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you?
Yeah, Lynn always said. I don't like that park. Scary things happen there.
Interesting. Temsick Park, eh?
What am I going to do? Lynn's gonna be mad.
She is? How come?
Because I left it there. The music box in the park.
That's right. The music box. Tell me about you, Camilla. This is your old house?
Yep, this is where we lived until 5 years ago. But now I live with Lynn and Missile.
Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she?
Yep, She's a detective, you know? She's a hero.
She is, huh? By the way, about your father.
Ellipses.
Is he the justice minister?
My father is gone.
Gone. Maybe he passed away?
No, that's not it. My dad. He's going to die, and it's all because of me.
Well, what? What do you mean because of me? Why would you say that?
It's called an execution. My dad is a detective.
No way. Don't tell me your father is Detective Jode?
That's right.
What in the world?
5 years ago, something really bad happened. Like a scary dream, but it wasn't a dream.
5 years ago, that murder case. Time to put the music box.
That music box was hidden in the apartment. I finally found it with a bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was?
I don't know. Where? I'll pretend I don't know.
You know. You don't have to humor me.
Oops. So what happened to the music box?
I hid it in the bushes at the park, just before it happened.
Just before? Oh, just before you were kidnapped, huh?
I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park.
You did well. So the music box is in the park. I'd better let Lynn know.
It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working and I was home by myself. And then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. I set up that contraption.
That's impressive for someone who would have been like super young, like to design a whole Rube Goldberg machine, you know?
Yeah, she had to be like 5 or 6 when it happened.
Probably.
I'm home. Camilla, why is it dark? I just realized it's the chime of like, happy birthday to you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, eh?
That is nice.
Now, why did she attach it to the gun? I forget if there's a reason for that. Oh no, look at her.
I think it's supposed to set off the party poppers or something.
Oh, maybe.
Mom!
What was that noise? A very classic MGS. What was that noise?
I still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that.
I know that contraption. And I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake. A birthday message.
My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said. My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it.
So, you know, kind of thinking about it, right? Wasn't him taking the fall for it like really, really stupid? If this is the case, right?
Yeah.
Because like if you think about it, like she did it by accident as the small child, right?
Yeah.
She's not gonna go to jail, you know. Like
no.
I don't know what would happen to her, to be honest. I mean, she's, well, like I said, 5 or 6. She did that definitely by accident. She killed her mom, and it's like, okay, an accidental death, you know, that's probably all you could really word it as. I don't really think it would be anything like bad for Camilla necessarily, besides just losing her mom. But Detective Jode takes the fall, and now he's going to prison and being executed, right? It's like literally his decision to do that just made everything worse.
I mean, true. I don't know. I guess he was just under the rationale that if Camilla was blamed for it, she might end up in juvie, might end up in foster care or something.
I mean, maybe. I don't remember. Maybe they go a bit more into it. But
I mean, maybe.
just like looking at it here at this point, it's like he kind of, in my opinion, made kind of a bad decision, you know?
Yeah, I'd say that's fair. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream.
Okay, maybe, okay. In this case, I mean, now it makes a little bit more sense because maybe he's just trying to protect her innocence and stuff, right? Just saying, like,
Yeah.
no, you didn't do that. It was me that did it, right?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, that would be really traumatic, to be honest.
Just be like, oh, I accidentally killed my mom. Yeah.
Yeah, like on her birthday of all days, you know?
Yeah. He told me to forget it.
This is all so unbelievably tragic. I know, right, Sissel?
Yeah.
He's like, he nailed that incredibly well. I can't believe it. This little lady's Detective Jode's daughter? I just can't tell her. I can't tell her why she was kidnapped.
Why was I kidnapped? I want to know.
Oops. There are no secrets in the ghost world. Maybe we'd better stop talking. It's too dangerous.
Sissy. You're not going to talk to me anymore?
I think we'd better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that.
Okay, but...
I'm going to rescue you now. You just hold on a little longer, all right?
Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Don't forget, you promised, Sissy.
Updated the phone book. Megan, can you just do me like a very small favor? Assuming they're done talking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're good. Could you perhaps just like check the stream just to make sure it's not gotten all robotic-y again? I just want to like make sure, right?
Okay.
Because now I got the paranoia. I don't think it'll happen again, but I just want to be safe. So yeah, we'll just have you check that, please and thank you. And I'll just keep on talking so you can possibly hear it. And then we'll continue on as if nothing happened, if nothing did happen.
No, it seems fine.
Okay, thank you. All right, now you may read your line.
What took you so long?
I traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. But it's late, and all the shops are closed.
We're leaving this place right now.
What? But he's not here yet. If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet here? He, Now who could this he's be's?
Yes, and he's the one who chose this location.
Humph. I don't like this one bit. We have to run around doing all this extra work, all for the sake of his deal.
Be quiet. Yeah, I know, that was quite the jump, right?
Well, yeah, not even just that, but also just your be quiet. Yeah,
No!
well, it's kind of funny. It like not funny in like you're messing up kind of way. Just funny as in like yeah. To her, she doesn't really seem like the kind of character to be like, be quiet. She'd be like more, be quiet or something. I'll be quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's continue.
It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong.
I do love his posing. All right, as you wish, beauty.
I feel it. I sense something here, in this room. Is somebody there? Can you hear me?
Is she talking to me?
I can sense your presence, you know. The next time I sense you, this child will die. Remember that.
Camilla just doesn't care. She's too busy vibing.
Yeah, I know. Alright, we're leaving.
Pardon me, little lady. Not the
Oh no, her
book.
book.
Yeah, at least she has her juice.
Yeah, but her book.
Get me. All of a sudden, I'm left behind alone. Alone in the room that stole that little lady's smile away 5 years ago. The little lady's gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know about all this? One other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. The sum of that kidnapper's final words. Do those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? Man, already, huh? Wow. See, I told you, some of them go by really quick at this point.
Yeah, I think they do start to go by quicker at this part of the story.
Beauty and the Dandy. Oh, maybe he's called the Dandy. Like Beauty and Dandy. Do they ever say his name?
I don't know.
I feel like they don't.
I don't think they do, yeah.
Chapter 12. See, I had 12 out of 17, so we're doing good. I think you're right. I think one more stream and we'll be done. Depends how far we get here.
Yeah.
It looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jode's daughter, Camilla, not the minister's daughter.
Yeah.
When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, what?
No, it's okay, go ahead.
Okay, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. Poor Justice Minister, poor JM. I told Lynn what I had found out about the kidnappers, or kidnapping. That it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone.
But Camilla? Why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old justice minister? Well, that's kind of rude.
I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. It looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow.
The poor girl, kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution? It's just too much.
It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. But then there were those other twists, too. Like the kidnappers winding up in and using Camilla's old house as their hideout.
There's no way it could be just coincidence.
And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead.
I just don't understand any of it.
I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back. Spec.
Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister. It wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped.
Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying. Arg! How can I believe in you? I'm a realist.
Please! If you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and...
I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer.
She won't?
It's complicated. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing?
But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal?
Good logic, actually.
Yeah.
It doesn't prove it. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, If the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make that it's not my daughter? I don't know who this is, so I'm gonna assume it's me. Oh, it's
I think
oh,
it's
it's Cavanella. I bet.
yeah.
Yeah. See, I see who we, and I can only think of friggin' Poopy Butthole from Rick and Morty now. I kind of hate that, to be honest. Who we? That's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. Miss me, baby?
Inspector Cabanella.
I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. That's a deep bow. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is.
Detective Joad.
Detective... Oh, wait, that's you.
Detective Joad. I'm so sorry. I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry.
Lynn, please, don't apologize to me. Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and a student. It brings a tear to my eye.
You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanella, that the execution was tonight?
I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you.
And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Joad could never have done such a thing.
Ha ha ha! Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing.
Huh?
I know two things to be true, and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty, and two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby?
If that's the case, why did you bring him here?
Good question. Whatever do you mean, young lady?
He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons? So were all those rumors about you true? That the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend?
Many ellipses. Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby. That's enough, Lynn.
But, Detective Joad...
I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be.
But...
Man, we've certainly gotten pretty intense. Man, it should be weird if I just suddenly went in the phone and, decided to go everywhere else first. So, is it okay if I just be right back really quick?
Yeah, okay.
I'm just feeling a little bit of a peckish of hunger, so I think I'm gonna make me a little sandwich. Do you want anything, or are you good?
No, it's okay. I'm okay.
Okay. So you vibe then, and I shall be back shortly.
Okay.
All right, I am back.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Did I miss anything? Or are we all good?
We're all good, just vibing.
Okay, vibing is good. So Megan, since I have a sandwich to eat, just kind of wondering, have you given it any thought as to what you might like for your, if you even want one, like a birthday stream thing?
See, I've been thinking about it. I don't know for sure, but I'm kind of debating between Psychonauts or Life is Strange.
Both really good options, actually. Two I kind of forgot about, if I'm being honest.
Rude. No,
What?
I just figured they'd be good because they're good games I've wanted to see you play, and I don't think either of them will really take all that long. Life is Strange will take a little bit longer, but not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. And same with Psychonauts. Like, that is a good point.
Because I was kind of thinking about it, I'm like, oh, if I get you to play Psychonauts again, I can kind of like redo the story and then maybe actually play Psychonauts 2 one of these days.
Guys, so in a way, you're kind of using me to play through Psychonauts 1 again.
Well, I mean, I want to see you play it too, but I just figure it saves me from wanting to replay it for like the 4th time.
I mean, like,
when
that's
I
true.
want to see you play it anyway, right?
Like, that's true. I think that is smart. Okay,
I
well,
wouldn't have a problem replaying it. It's not like a super long game, and it's fun.
it is.
I just would like a little bit of a refresher before I play Psychonauts 2, but, you know. But I still haven't decided for sure which one I'd want you to do. Like, obviously, we talked about Catherine to be going, but I think we'll probably just end up doing that on our own at some point.
I mean, probably.
So, but yeah, I was kind of just looking through my Steam library to see if there was anything else in particular that might work, but I'm not really sure.
Okay, so basically, for your special stream / recording thing, game of some sort, you're considering Psychonauts or Life is Strange. Yeah, I mean, that sounds real, right? Are there any others that kind of stick out?
I mean, probably mostly just ones we talked about before, like some of the console exclusives like Uncharted, and like obviously we got like Ratchet and Clank 2 that we could start up soon. I just was trying to pick something that wasn't too long. And I mean, as much fun as it would be to watch you play something like Oblivion or Skyrim, I want it to be something that we could reasonably finish in a decent period of time. Just because we're still going to be doing Final Fantasy 16 pretty soon, and possibly more Pokemon.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, when it comes to like Oblivion, I kind of expect that series. Now, once again, as I said before, that one is probably going to be like entirely all recorded, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Maybe start out on stream. I kind of like your idea of maybe starting out having like a few streams of it and then swapping it to recorded gameplay. But
Yeah.
that one I kind of feel like is going to be more of an off and on kind of recording session, because like, I mean, it's just really long, right?
It is, yeah.
So maybe I'll do it in a quote unquote kind of season-ish format. Be like, oh, here's a bunch here. Now we have a bit of a break, and now here's another bunch, right?
And before we have like 12 seasons.
I mean, you never know. It could be possible with something like Oblivion.
I mean, it would be for Oblivion, because knowing you'd want to complete everything. And I mean, when I did that on PS3 and I completed literally every quest in the game, I think my save file was like over 220 hours. So.
And you got to remember, my house rule of no fast travel.
I mean, that's true. That's mine with fast travel. And I mean, there probably would have been some time where I was like farming gold or whatnot, and I didn't get to do the Dark Brotherhood questline because I glitched that. But yeah, it still would take a long time, especially with no fast travel.
Oh, it would. And I still say people are be like, oh, you're crazy, use fast travel. No, it's more immersive, and I make more money if I don't do that.
I mean, it is kind of fun. I can kind of see the appeal. I just generally lose patience for that after a little bit, because like I did that on Skyrim, and honestly I think I lost patience with that because of the main story, because I asked you to go to like this one town that's like in the southeast area of the map, and then you got to go all the way to like the northwest portion, and then it wants you to go back to the first town, and I'm like, I'm not walking all of that.
I mean, I see, I get that. I don't know. I do want to point out though that you had to like grind for money in Oblivion. Me, I just got it handed to me by bandits.
Well, to be fair, I was just grinding for money because I was trying to get stuff in the game. It was more just for fun thing. I didn't necessarily need to do it. I just wanted like the big houses and everything and good armor, all that kind of stuff.
You know, I find that kind of funny. Like, I get what you're saying, but it's just funny to hear someone say, "Well, I didn't need to grind money for like something important. I just wanted to do it so I could buy stuff." It's like, what else do you do with money? You know?
Well, yeah, I had fun being a thief. I would go to the castle and steal all the silverware because it was worth a lot of money and didn't weigh anything.
Okay, so we have some ideas. Obviously, you know, give it time to think about it. You have a while until your birthday, so if you want, you can figure it out. And like I said, it doesn't have to be on the stream. Now that like recording stuff has become more of a thing with me, I feel like we could kind of get away with having it be a recorded thing if it is something a bit longer that we don't want taking up like stream time. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, especially because, well, by that point, I'm going to be more limited on stream time just because I might be going back to work in a couple weeks after that.
Yeah, potentially.
So we'll have to see.
Nice. Shall we get back to the game?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Also, could you check the audio for me quick? Because just one more time. Because the last time I got up and left, I came back to the idea that something was wrong with it. So I just want to be sure that me getting up isn't also a curse.
No, it seems okay.
Okay, well, thank you. Oh, let me click back in. There we go. All right, so we're doing this big. It's a new chapter. We got to check.
I mean, that's fair.
We'll probably only go for like a little bit longer because we might be going out tonight, actually. So it's probably best if we call it shortly. Oh.
Yeah.
Is Ray gone? Hey, why so quiet? Ray? What's going on here? Maybe he isn't here anymore. But it's not done yet. Can't go there, can't go there. How long of a chapter do you think this one is?
I don't think it's terribly long.
Okay, you want to maybe just go till the end of the chapter? I know it'll be a bit of a shorter stream technically, but we did do half an hour of this earlier. So I feel like having a bit of a shorter stream isn't really that bad.
That's fair if that's what you want to do.
Especially since, like I said, we might go out tonight, we might not. And if anyone wondering why, there's supposedly some northern lights happening in the area, either tonight or tomorrow or both nights. So Megan and I are planning on hitting outside the city. Go to a national park that's close by to just, give it a watch, right? Because Megan's always wanted to see them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we figured it might be a good time to give it a try, see if we can see them out there.
Okay.
Huh. What's going on? Camilla's the one who was kidnapped. But this little girl's bed is empty too. Where could she have gone? Where did the little girl go, indeed? While her husband and daughter's situation changes from hour to hour, only the lady's outpouring of words of love continues on without change. I have to admit, I admire her dedication, but I'm worried about her daughter. I'll stop by again later to see what's happening. I will, numerous times. Okay, so where am I supposed to talk to people here? I forget, or am I going to, like, the park? I forget, what were we doing?
I think you need to talk to people at the minister's office.
I mean, you're probably right. I go to the park. Then, and just see. And then I'll go back to the minister's office. Oh, yeah, because I need to tell Lynn some stuff, I believe. Nada? Okay, nada. Could assume there's probably nothing in the basement. There's probably nothing in the cells. There's probably nothing in the moonlit alley, but I mean, it's pretty, so may as well go there. Oh no, there's some stuff happening here, kind of. It looks like the old pigeon guy decided to go somewhere else. There's something very off about this place. Old dusty junk side by side and well-maintained equipment. Anyway, it doesn't look like things are going to change here much for a while. The game's trying, dude. It's trying to make me not come back. Little does it know, that just makes me want to come back more and more. Also, my green screen isn't all the way up yet. There you go. Fixed it. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. I like the song in the chicken kitchen. The song is really good.
That's pretty nice.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum. Hey, he's chilling. The panic is over. The chief is on his way over here. What's he want to come now for? Well, because the death row inmate escaped, of course. Oh, I'd hate to be in your shoes right now, Bailey. You're in charge after all. Arrgh. Me? Oh, why did I ever have to become a prison guard? I never would have taken a job like this if I knew the prisoners might escape. Wow. Unbelievable. Yes, I know, right? It is unbelievable. I can't go anywhere, huh? Fine. There's probably nothing in the basement anymore, but the pigeon guy's gone, so maybe he's down here, but I kind of doubt it. Wait. I sense somebody's presence in this dimly lit place. He is here. Tonight is probably our last chance. If he doesn't come here tonight... Mini ellipses. Humph. I think the silence is starting to get to me. This old man is apparently waiting for somebody. The only thing waiting for me is the end of my existence. True facts, this little true facts. So he does move. Intriguing. I assume the chief isn't here then. No, he's not. I guess the chief went out. He didn't even put on his shoes. Did something happen? Alrighty. You okay by the weather, Megan?
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Okay, just making sure you were being a bit on the quiet side. With
Well,
no signs
sorry.
of life. Oh, speaking of no signs of life.
Oh.
It's not like the restaurant is closed. Where's the chef? It's just not the same without his singing. I guess I can come back later if I want to hear him sing again. Where
I
did
still
he
don't
go?
understand why his restaurant's open so late.
I mean, the man loves his chicken, Megan. He loves his
I
chicken.
know, but like 1 o'clock in the morning?
Yes. Check the moon out. Looking good. And I assume there's no reason for us to be here anymore either. This scene of tragedy is once again sealed in silence. The tragedy 5 years ago and the tragedy tonight. I wonder where the little lady is now. If only I could put a smile back on her face before the day dawns. But I won't find the answers here. I'd better follow my own leads. Here we go. I saw the word office like a couple times. I'm like, wait a minute. Which, it's this one. Okay, so talk to you first, I suppose. My poor Emily. Is she all right? Actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Camilla. Why is the dream talking to me in my head again?
Wait a minute, Emily? Could that be the Emily next door?
Yes, I think so.
Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door.
No, not me. My wife. It's, complicated. Yeah, I bet it would be pretty hard to admit she left him.
The minister's wife ran away on him? Maybe they grew apart with him being so busy?
Yeah, I bet you're right. I also missed the word what. That's okay.
Oh, my bad.
Because it was what with him being so busy. I gotta point out at least one every time, right? I got at least one. I'm sorry, Megan. Please stop gossiping about me inside my own head. I like that line too.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
According to what I heard, Emily was supposed to go to some sort of lesson tonight.
Those horrible kidnappers, they were lying in wait for her.
But Emily didn't go out after all. She couldn't. She had a fever.
Huh? And so the kidnappers grabbed Camilla by mistake instead?
Apparently, Emily and Camilla are about the same age. The kidnappers must have gotten the two of them mixed up.
It's my fault. If I hadn't asked Camilla to do that errand for me, this never would have happened.
Oh, right. You asked her to bring the music box.
Camilla.
Howdy, Jode. So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping? Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. That's terrible. What's their demand? The carrying out of your execution. Tonight. Ha ha ha. I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die, and it's all over. Very simple.
It's not that simple!
Why not?
Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla.
What? Camilla? I checked it out for myself. I'm positive. No, it can't be. And by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. What was that, by the way?
No, I just, for some reason, thought I was supposed to read that line, so I was going to, and then I stopped.
Okay. Awkward. I'm just kidding. It's not actually awkward.
Awkward.
She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself.
What? What are you talking about?
Don't listen to him. I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. And when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Camilla won't have to suffer anymore after tonight. That's not true, dude. For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. Ugh. You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease is yours. Ugh.
Is it true, what Camilla said?
Why don't you tell us what you know? The murder 5 years ago. To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's, Alma's, birthday. We came home from work and she went in first. Bang.
Mom,
What was
Mom.
that noise? I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camilla, just the two of them. So the little lady's mother died right in front of her.
Oh my, that's so horrible.
Camilla told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move. An impossible move.